For the love of Brickle.
Mark was busy ironing the clothes for work. When he was all ready at 6 a.m., he drove the bus out to stop at Mr. Chin's shop to grab breakfast, which was 2 fritters and a cup of Milo tea. He never started eating until he was loading the bus with the passengers because it was work time. After the bus was fully loaded, he waits a while to see if more passengers were coming and beep beep, he toots his horn as confirmation that he was ready to go. Students, working class, old, young, a woman carrying her baby, was on the bus. He looked in his mirror in front of him and noticed the woman and her baby was standing. So he stopped the bus and stood up and said, "Somebody, give the pregnant woman a seat." And everyone started looking at each other until a very old woman got up trembling and said, "Mom, you can have my seat." Mark got up and said, "Mommy, sit back down." What happened to the men in the bus? As the old woman trembled to take back her seat, a teenage boy in his school uniform got up and the lady and her baby sat down. Yes, you all need to cooperate. What happened if I draw the brakes suddenly, huh? The driver took back his seat. But before I go any further, please remember to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell. Please remember to leave a comment in the comment section. Make sure it's humorous, vibesy, and all those good things. Being a bus driver is hard work. Mark always tries his best to be polite while driving, asking some passengers he's used to how their day is going, and says good morning. He even tells stories. Back in the days, Andre, when I was a teenager, and it's jeans day, me and my friends sneak out of school to go high school for girls, to flirt with girls and get number. Yeah man, I did that, but my mom caught up with what I was doing because she parked her car at the school I was going to and yelled, "So, this is where you are after school, get in the car." And they both chuckled. One Friday evening, when Mark was on evening shift, he loaded the bus and kept noticing a man in a black head tie was moving grumpy, pushing some of the passengers aside, skipping people in the line. When he reached the front, he didn't pay any fare. And when Mark said, "Young man, where's your fare?" he grumbled and said, "I don't have any fare, you already collect enough money," and took a seat behind him. The bus was in uproar. Hear him telling the driver that that's how the young boys stay nowadays, no manners. Young man, just live good now. It's just $100. When the bus was almost full, here comes along 6 boys who looked like they were coming from school. They hopped in the bus and some paid and some didn't. People were shaking their heads saying, "See, they did it again. They have no manners," said an old man. When Mark was driving the bus, he noticed there was a lot of pushing in the back of the bus. Then a big voice said, "Phones and money now," said one of the boys, but he had a voice of an adult. When Mark got a good look of who said it, and the other boys who were wearing plain khaki uniform were all big men holding knives in their hands, robbing everyone in the bus. By the time the driver could turn his head to look behind him, the same man that didn't want to pay any fare held a knife to the back of his neck and said, "Hey driver boy, focus on driving the bus and stop looking around here." Everyone was shocked and dropped their phones, money, hand luggage and personal belongings in the big bag the thieves were carrying. As they finished robbing every passenger on the bus, the thief who sticked up the driver said, "Your turn, boss man." And the driver handed the man what he had in his hand, but he managed to hide the rest of the money under his foot. One thief yelled, "Stop the blinking bus!" And the driver did just that. When the thieves ran off the bus, few of the passengers asked, "Driver, you alright? Driver, you okay?" Did the driver do the right thing? And what do you think happened to the driver? Leave a comment in the comment section. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and click the notification bell for more story time. I'm your girl for the love of Brickle. See you again. Mwah!